Welcome back, everyone. This is a follow-up video to the one I made with my buddy Steve where he played piano and I had him play the black keys only, and then I played the Native American style flute, E-flat flute, in the pentatonic mode. So right now I'm going to do a quick recap. I'm going to play it right in front of you now so you can see what I'm doing. We'll go to the overhead view. I've got a little electronic keyboard here. I'm going to record a few bars of the black keys playing, like 4 bars, and then I'm going to play over it, and then we'll move on, and I'm going to break it down and explain why this is so magical and so empowering for people who don't know anything about music. So what I'm doing right now is I'm pressing the sustain pedal down, so when I play notes, they ring out. All right. So I'm going to record some in the looper, and we'll see where we end up. All right. Okay, kids. It works, all right? Even though my playing may not always work. Why does this work so well? All right, it's very simple, but it may not be obvious, right? So I'm going to go back over here, and we're going to look at the piano. I'll turn the sound back on. So what we have here, when we start on E flat, this note right here, we have octaves, right? You can see the low E flat, and this E flat, and this E flat. This is the same E flat that is the low note on this flute, right? So if I cover all the holes all the way down there, it's actually that note. And as I go up the scale on my flute, let's go up just the bottom. Right? So E flat, G flat, A flat, B flat. It's all flats. Right? And then let's keep going. All right? So this scale right here, if I just play the black keys and I kind of root on the E flat as my bass, right, as my ground, I could do the major mode and go to G flat, but we don't need to complicate it. So we're going to stay in the minor mode or minor sounding mode, E flat, and then G flat, A flat, B flat, D flat, and back to E flat. All right, that's it, you guys. It's not, it sounds magical, but it's not magic. But here's the key. So when you want to play with somebody, you get an E flat flute, which is a weird key. It's not a common key, right? It's unusual. I'll tell you about why I ended up with this flute in a second. But here's your instructions to the person you want to play with. Assuming you have an E flat flute and it's in tune, A440. Don't do 432, you guys. I've talked about that. A440 E flat Native American style flute. Pentatonic mode. If you start playing all the other notes, it'll work, but let's just keep it simple. So you're gonna play in pentatonic mode, and then you have the person, you say, press the sustain pedal, right? It's down there, you can't see it, it's down. But it's the right pedal on the piano, all right? In the video I did with Steve, I had him press the right pedal and the far left pedal out of the 3 pedals. And what that did is the left pedal, it will soften the sound a little. I just did that so it would balance out with the flute because the flute's not that loud, right? But really all you need is the right hand pedal. Press the right hand pedal. Stay on it. Don't do anything. Don't go up and down. Just leave it. Play any of the black keys you want. Right? Don't play any of the white keys. You add that other part in because they say, well, you know, they didn't say not to play the white keys. I can play any of the black keys I want, but maybe I can also play the white keys. No, no, no. No, grasshopper. All right, black keys only. I don't care how you communicate that. Put a giant piece of tape over all these keys down here. It says no. All right, but you get it, right? And then you get this going. Right, and then you get your E flat flute and just stay in the pentatonic mode. I have a band-aid. I hate that when you got to play flute, but you have a band-aid. It's hard to feel. So let's go. Let's just do this again. I'm playing the E flat flute. Play a little more. You guys, I could keep doing that for a long time. It's great. So much fun. So the reason, we're just going to wrap up right here. The reason I ended up with this E flat flute is because there was a guy named Durian Songbird, and he made this flute, and he brought it to a flute harvest event. He made a bunch of flutes, and he made some A flutes, and he made some E flat flutes, because he heard that, or he thought we were using A flutes and E flat flutes. We were actually using A flutes and E flutes, but he, for some reason, thought we needed E flat flutes. So he made a bunch of these E flat flutes, and you know what? When I heard this flute, isn't it beautiful? It's an awesome flute, you guys. It sounds gorgeous, and it's in tune. I don't always play it perfectly, but it's in tune. It's E flat, and it's kind of a one of a kind. It's got this crystal, and you know, this thing lights up. If you haven't seen that video, go watch the crystal light up video. It's crazy, you guys. This thing changes colors, it lights up. That's a whole nother topic. But E flat flute, very unusual key. We don't see a lot of E flat flutes, but I bought it because I knew that I could use it like this, and I'm glad I have it. I wasn't planning on buying it, you know. I wasn't like, oh, I hope somebody brings an E flat flute. No. But he had it, and it's beautiful, and then where else is he going to sell it, you know? All right. You could, now if you're thinking ahead, and you're thinking like a flute player, and you'd say, well, yeah, Kalani, you know what? I think I could play, and I might get this wrong right now, I think I could play a B-flat flute in mode 4. And that would behave like an E-flat flute, I believe. I might be mistaken, it's happened before. But yeah, you could do that. But also, B-flat, not the most common either. So I'd say go straight to E-flat if you're going to get an uncommon key. But B-flat, you could do it, all right, and play in mode 4, all right? That's what I have for you guys. I hope this is helpful. I think it's cool. I will use this, you know, as a music therapist. You can have somebody playing a keyboard or a piano, and it's just so freeing. It's beautiful. All right, go forth. And don't do multiplication, but go forth and make music. I'll see you guys later.